Hey guys, welcome to Screen Ross. I just wanted to do a really quick video on Avengers Doomsday and specifically how I think the X-Men are going to feature in it. So we've just had the X-Men Doomsday trailer released. It's playing in theatres now with Avatar Fire and Ash. There may be some versions floating around on the internet that you can watch. Hasn't officially been released by Marvel yet, but you can see it if you want to find it. And actually, I was very curious when they announced the X-Men were going to be in Doomsday, because I feel like this is probably something that has been very critical of this phase, the multiverse saga of the MCU, in that it is very nostalgia focused. A lot of the things that have really got people hyped haven't really been earned. There's been a lot of nostalgia bait, arguably, bringing back characters, especially from the sort of the old Sony and Fox era movies, bringing back Spider-Man, Wolverine, even Blade, etc. People like that, which gets you really hyped in the cinema, but hasn't really been earned or built to in any of the current phase of the MCU films. So when the X-Men were announced to be in Avengers Doomsday, I was a little bit surprised because, again, yeah, it's great to see some of those characters come back, but they're not really part of the MCU. Yeah, they're in a different multiverse, but they haven't really been built to or worked towards. So initially, I guess my theory was that, yeah, they are in the movie. And I do wonder if actually they're going to be in it for maybe the first 5 or 10 minutes. And they'll be used in a way to almost a bit like Thanos was in Infinity War, where he essentially turned up, kicked the crap out of Thor and Hulk, killed Loki, etc. Really just to tell the audience, like, this dude is super powerful, you should be scared of him. And I wonder if the X-Men are going to be used in a similar way. So although they've brought back all this cast, is that going to be the first universe that Doom goes to and essentially destroys? Now, having seen the teaser, what I think is actually going to happen, I think Doom is still going to go to the X-Men universe, and I think he is going to essentially destroy it, but I think a few of those characters may survive. And the reason I think this is because, having watched the teaser trailer, we see Patrick Stewart and we see Ian McKellen in their respective roles as Professor X and Magneto, both looking particularly old and a little bit disheveled. So I would be, especially Magneto, so I would be surprised if they are in the majority of the film. I think Doom is going to come to the X-Men universe. I think he is going to destroy the majority of the X-Men, especially the ones that have been announced. And maybe a few will actually then go to the MCU timeline and be in the majority of the movie. I think this primarily because the end of the teaser, we have Cyclops in front of what looks like the X Mansion that's been completely destroyed. It's on fire. There's sentinels in the background. He's on the floor screaming like he's the only person to have survived. So yeah, I think Cyclops is going to be in a lot of Doomsday. I think he's going to make it to the MCU, maybe a few other characters, but I do feel that the X-Men universe is not going to be in the movie for that long at all. And I feel like this little teaser may have confirmed that. But anyway, that's just a pure guess. I have no insider information, but what do you guys think? Do you think that could be a good theory, or do you have some theories of your own? I'd love to hear them. If so, put a comment below, and yeah, we can have a bit of a chat about it. And if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you guys later.